Good morning, XRP community, and welcome back to the channel. Today we need to talk about the latest correction across the crypto markets and what it could mean in the days and months ahead. Prices are under pressure again, with XRP sliding to $2.89, down 4% on the day. Ethereum is also correcting at 4,227, while Bitcoin is trading near 113,000 after a 2.5% drop. Other altcoins like XLM and HBR are also seeing losses of around 2 to 3%. The entire market is clearly reacting to broader macro conditions, and the risk environment is becoming more unstable by the day. One of the biggest factors right now is the wave of bankruptcies in the United States. Corporate bankruptcies are climbing to their highest levels since the pandemic of 2020. This suggests that the financial system is under strain, and it raises real questions about whether we could be closer to a reset than many expected. When companies collapse at these numbers, it signals that credit is tightening, demand is weakening, and the economy is struggling to absorb higher interest rates. For crypto, which is already a high-risk asset class, that backdrop creates uncertainty and pushes investors to liquidate positions. The Federal Reserve is once again at the center of the storm. Later today, the FOMC minutes will be released, giving markets a look at how policymakers are thinking about interest rates. Then on Friday, Jerome Powell is scheduled to speak, and traders will be watching every word. At this point, futures markets still price in about an 85% probability that the Fed will cut rates in September. But with bankruptcies spiking and economic indicators weakening, the timing and scale of those cuts remain in question. Powell could be neutral, avoiding a firm commitment, or he could hint at more dovish action. Either way, volatility is guaranteed when he takes the stage. Adding to the uncertainty are geopolitical tensions. Iran has announced that it is prepared for new attacks and claims it has developed missiles with greater capabilities than those used in recent conflicts. This intensification of the conflict with Israel only adds to the instability weighing on markets. When global tensions rise, investors flee to safety, and crypto, despite its long-term promise, remains a risk-on asset. That is why every headline from the Middle East or from Washington can trigger immediate selling across Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. XRP itself has been particularly volatile in the last hours. The token lost 10 cents in just 4 hours, wiping out $10 billion from its market capitalization. Exchange data shows net outflows of around $18 million, evidence of traders pulling capital from the market. These moves reinforce how quickly liquidity can vanish when fear dominates the sentiment. The losses are not isolated to XRP, of course, but they highlight how fragile confidence remains even as adoption news continues to build in the background. Interestingly, Gemini has just teased what they're calling the next era of XRP rewards. They posted the letters XRP in all caps along with a message that the new era of rewards is about to launch. This could signal an upcoming airdrop, staking program, or some form of incentives aimed at XRP holders. While details remain scarce, it is another reminder that exchanges and institutions continue to find ways to integrate XRP into their platforms even as prices fluctuate. The bigger picture remains a paradox. On the one hand, markets are fragile, macroeconomic headwinds are intensifying, bankruptcies are rising, and geopolitical tensions are heating up. On the other hand, adoption of blockchain technology and tokens like XRP continues to grow. Even in the face of volatility, partnerships are forming, use cases are expanding, and hints of new products like the Gemini rewards program keep appearing. So, where does this leave us? In the short term, expect more volatility. The release of the FOMC minutes today will likely create swings as traders dissect the language. Powell's speech on Friday could trigger either a relief rally or further liquidations, depending on whether he reinforces the case for September cuts. Meanwhile, geopolitical risk remains a wild card that could overshadow economic news at any moment. For XRP, price remains under pressure, but the long-term story is not defined by short-term corrections. Institutional adoption, regulatory clarity, and integration into financial products are what will matter most in the years ahead. Still, traders must navigate the volatility with caution because these macro events are powerful forces in the near term. Do you believe the rising bankruptcies are a sign of a coming financial reset? Do you think Powell will confirm the long-awaited September rate cut, or will uncertainty continue to weigh on the markets? And what do you make of Gemini's announcement about a new era of XRP rewards? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe so you do not miss the next update, and hit the like button if you found this analysis helpful. Together, we will continue to follow every development shaping the future of XRP and the global financial system.